Another day, another dawah. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another episode of 𝐂𝐚𝐥 Reacts on the Sunny Fast channel. Beck Lover will be joining us shortly by the will of God. Having a little bit of issues right now, health stuff. We got to get 𝐂𝐚𝐥 healthy, man. Need you guys helping to push, keep 𝐂𝐚𝐥 in your du'as with his personal stuff, with his health stuff. The way he's going right now, it's not looking good. So we got to help the brother out. Doing my best. I've been good going to the gym, eating healthy, working on myself, but it's not easy at that age to change old habits. How's everyone doing in the chat, though? We have Nishat, Noor, Eric, Didi, Sunny Beck Moments, Al the Pal. Doing good. Massive W solo stream. So I want to get into some reactions. We're going to be covering the Orthodox Muslim versus Richard Spencer on 𝐡𝐞 stream. Usually I'm not a big fan of watching these debates. I'm really sick of that whole dawah space and the constant going back and forth with the same people, different dawah guys just switching through them. Same arguments. They're always arguing over semantics and logistics of the debate itself rather than just getting into the juice. Well, no, we said that we're only talking about the historical Jesus. Like, it's super gay. Super, super gay. But, yeah, we're going to get into that. The Orthodox Muslim versus Richard Spencer. I want to talk a bit about the Iranian soccer team in the World Cup and the mistreatment that they've been having. And then there's some other clips of some big streamers that I want to roast. So, Bismillah. Shout out everyone in the chat. Shout out all of the companions. Let's get right into it. Let me pull this up. Guys, the brand is getting insane. We went to, before we get into this segment, we went to Steinway Street last night. For those of you that don't know, that's like, if you want to get footage of the Muslims taking over America, go to Steinway Street. Perfect ammunition. Perfect ammunition. Absolute madness last night with the Egypt-Iranian game. Psycho. And bro, me and Beck being out there, it is crazy how many supporters and people that have seen the videos that were coming up to us. Surreal. Surreal. It feels like just yesterday I was still working at a bar, running dishes up and down the stairs. It was only 4 years ago. 5 years ago. 5 years ago right now, I was still a bar back. Not even a bartender. I was the bartender's assistant. Then a year after that, made my first 7 figures. Then a year after that, hit 500,000 on YouTube. It can change quick. It can change just like that. So if you're missing a prayer, if you have some work to do, go prioritize that. Or just put the stream on the side and get some stuff done. Wafa with the 10. Thank you. Kingin with the 7. Salam alaikum, Sunny. Big fan. Thank you guys so much for the support. Seriously, it's been almost overwhelming. Like every single time I step out of the house at this point, someone comes up, which is insane. In New York too. I thought it was just more so. For me, it's like every time I get recognized still, it always just feels like a coincidence. Always just, it's just like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. It doesn't feel like, I guess a lot of people know us, but I don't know. I guess that is what it's coming to. Anyways. Let's see. Who even is Richard Spencer? I've never even heard of this guy before. Richard Spencer. Nah, this isn't who it is, right? This isn't that guy, no? Is that him? Is this the same guy? American neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist and white supremacist. Is this who? Is this who he debated? You guys know? Clickbait title? No, not clickbait title. We're going to be getting into that very shortly. What? All right. 𝐡𝐞 hosted a debate with the Orthodox Muslim and Richard Spencer. For those of you guys that don't know who Richard Spencer is, pulled up his Wikipedia real quick. He is an American neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist. We usually know what that means. And white supremacist. Spencer claimed to have coined the term alt-right and was the most prominent advocate of the alt-right movement from its earliest days. Okay. Why is he the one representing Christianity? I don't know. Let's get right into it.
Like it when your wife covers up. So you don't like it when your wife covers up. You like when men look at her?
Yes.
You want men to look at your wife?
Bro, what?
There's a difference between men looking at your wife and men doing other things with your wife.
No, I said look.
I want to go back to an ancient world where we're just wearing togas and sandals, and you're just seeing cleavage and long legs. I just want.
Yo, this guy wants to live in alt-right Twitter fantasy land where there's women with steaks and raw eggs and raw milk running around with sundresses and their feet shut. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? You want to see cleavage everywhere? See, this is a Christian guy debating him, right? This guy is representing Christianity here. Something that's been very interesting since accepting Islam is, especially when looking at these debates, is a lot of these people's points, they don't stand on any objective evidence. That's something that I really appreciate about Islam, is everything is evidence-based. If there's a ruling or there's something and there's different schools of thoughts, there's evidence for it. You look at, okay, is it permissible for women to cover their hair or show their face? Okay, what is the evidence for it? What did the Prophet do? What did the companions do? What does God say in the Quran? This guy is just making up his own morality. He's pushing that line to his own thing. Because obviously in Islam, you're not supposed to see a woman's hair, curves on her body, which is a big one that I think a lot of the girls are forgetting nowadays. And then there's one school of thought, I believe, that says you're not supposed to show the face either. But this guy's just making it up. It's like he just looks at Twitter, sees some girls cooking steaks in a sundress, and goes, oh, that's what I want. Well, then why are you representing Christianity? Let's just get it.
I do want to live like that. Yeah, I'm a more sensual person.
So you want me to look at your wife's cleavage?
You can look at my wife's cleavage so long as you're not doing some other things, brother.
What?
You understand? I mean, like,
brother,
I'm
brother. I mean, look, if that's not cuckery, brother, I don't know what is, brother. That is pure.
That's
cuckery.
not cuckery.
That is the opposite of the view you want us to hold to. That, oh, you're a strong man and survival of the fittest. And
yeah,
you
we're a
dominate
strong
the world.
man. We're self-confident. We're not terrified of other people cucking
really,
us unless we have to dress them up.
Be honest, Richard. I thought
bags.
Richard, I thought that you're a strong warrior, but it turns out that you're just a liberal, brother. You're a liberal. You think your wife should walk around
Did the Romans
with her tits
put
out?
women in burqas?
They were wrong. They were cucks.
Okay, that's fair enough. We simply disagree, but my
That's
position,
the problem, brother.
I want to live in a
They're cucks.
sensual society where we're surrounded by hot people. And
you want me to think your daughters are hot, for example?
You can think my daughters are hot.
What the fuck? What's wrong with these people? What is going on in society nowadays? I'm in New York City right now. I went out with some friends the last couple nights. I'm on the right path. I'm doing good. Yo, when I see how easy it is for them to talk and pick up these girls, it makes me want to throw up in my mouth, bro. There's no morality in America anymore at all. And where does he get his morality from? Like, what? So you guys are saying in the chat he's not Christian. What is he then? What is this guy? Like, what is he debating on? What is the debate supposed to be? He's an atheist, but he describes himself as culturally Christian. He views Christianity as an important pillar of European heritage and Western civilization rather than a personal system. Okay, let me guess. So he's a guy that worships his skin color. He's obsessed with the Roman Empire and those statues where there's little peepees and naked babies everywhere. And that's what he wants in America. Am I right? What's up with these guys and being so obsessed with the Roman Empire? It fell, buddy. It fell. It's gone. Move on. It's a piece of history you read about in a book and watch in a documentary nowadays. Go to Rome if you want to see it. It's just weird.
Like, so long as you're not doing other things, and I don't want to even mention this because it grosses me out. Yeah.
Oh boy. So okay. So what about that?
I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful when look, there's a difference between being a vulgar slut and going around showing off your ass or whatever. There is a distinction between that and a beautiful young girl who is conservative, but sure, a little sensual. And she looks pretty and wonderful. So there is a distinction. There's a hard line, and you know where it is.
Nobody knows where that hard line is. What are you talking about, dude? Nobody knows where that hard line is. That's why in Islam, there's hard red lines. So people do know where the line is. Cover your hair and cover your curves. Like, there's no debate about where the line is. Now, if you're not wearing the hijab yet, or you're not wearing modest clothing yet, at least just acknowledge you're not doing the right thing Islamically. But there's no trying to move that line in Islam. Weird, bro. Even his own daughter, he's saying this. Isn't on the day of judgment, doesn't God just not even acknowledge these people? What does God do on the day of judgment to men who aren't protective of the woman in their lives? Protective. I feel like I saw that before. In Islam, the warning is extremely severe. The Prophet ﷺ said, there are three at whom God will not look at on the day of judgment. Imagine being resurrected out of your grave and God doesn't even acknowledge you. You're just surrounded naked by millions of other people. The one who disobeys his parents, okay? The woman who imitates men in outward appearance, and the dayuth. Dayuth meaning someone that's not protective over the woman in his life. Especially your daughter. Your daughter. What?
There's a difference between a slut and a young lady who is confident and beautiful.
And confident with her tits out and her ass out?
I just said that. There is, and look, it is a line that you know it when you see it.
Should she
There's a difference between like erotic art and pornography, right? You know it when you see it, right?
I think there's no difference.
You don't know it.
So
that's crazy.
No, it's not. It's not crazy. You're just looking at less extra skin, brother.
He knows it's subjective too, because if it was an objective metric, that he would just define it. For those of you guys that don't know, subjective is things like, what's your favorite color? Red. So you don't know exactly. There's no. It's not 2 + 2 is 4. There's, opinion, and it's not a 100% truth if you have an option on that. Objective is something like 2 + 2 = 4, right? Is the Quran from God or not? That is objective. It's not subjective. He doesn't have an objective line. If he did, he would say it, but he doesn't.
That's
it's the intention.
Impose that.
This is what I'm.
It's the intent. No, hold on. It's the intention in the filmmaker.
It's not just the intention.
It is an intention that you can discern.
Richard,
there's a filmmaker. Well, I'm going to finish real quick. So I don't want to interrupt. Look, there's a filmmaker that can show a beautiful woman running through a field or jumping into the ocean, and it's sensual and it's wonderful. The intention of a pornographer is to most likely degrade sexuality, or at the very least depict it in a graphic, vulgar form.
We have an appearance. We have an appearance.
Go to the desk, bro.
You won't even believe what I just heard.
And where's the remote, dude?
For what? The fan?
Yeah.
I don't know. I left it here.
It's not here.
Oh, bro. We're mid-segment right now. This is Richard Spencer debating the Orthodox Muslim. You don't even want to hear what I just watched.
Kid.
You don't even want to hear it.
Kid. You're one of the only people that I would do anything for in this world. That's all I gotta say.
Thanks, bro. Likewise.
It's very rare you find a real friend in life, bro.
Have I let you down, bro?
No. And never, if you have, never intentionally. Shit happens.
Nia was always right.
Exactly. People go through things in life, and let's say they don't get what they were promised, but they don't look at the person trying or their effort, or you gotta.
I don't even get mad at people if their Nia was right.
That's why
their intention.
That's why we're nothing, dude. That's why God should be worshipped. God judges people based on their intentions, bro. Only he knows. He's the owner of hearts, bro. Only he knows what's inside someone's heart, mind. You think someone's ignoring you. Meanwhile, they have a million problems. And the whole time they're worried about fulfilling what they promised you. Like, people judge people too harshly and write them off. Sometimes they don't even know the context of what's going on in their lives, bro. So I'm guilty of it, especially when I was younger. As I get older, I'm reaching 44. Every day's a blessing, dude. Like, mortality to me has become reality of just how insignificant I am. We have 60,000 miles of veins in our bodies. All it takes is one capillary, one artery, one vein, and you're cooked. You're done. You're literally, every breath is a mercy from God, bro. Every breath you take is literally a mercy that the Creator is allowing you to be alive and elevate before it's too late. Because eventually we're all going down, right? I have a friend in the last couple of months, out of nowhere, bro. She's on FaceTime with my other friend. Boom, massive stroke, almost died. She's still in the hospital, can't even really talk. I had another friend, I told you that story about him. Every second that we are functioning and we're alive and we're breathing is like the book says. What does the Quran say? And which of the favors of your Lord do you deny? Every second, bro, it's crazy. And to the young people, man, to the young ones that are out there, please don't waste your time, bro. Please, there's so much more. The problem is you don't have wisdom. Please don't waste your time. And what I mean by that is, if you don't know what to do, then the first step to do is read. Start reading. There's the first word of the Quran. Read. Read about everything. Study. Use your time, because even if you don't know what to do, just by going on that journey of knowledge, you're going to figure it out. Read. If you have nothing else to do in your life, you're a loser, everything's going wrong, you got lights, you have food, you're healthy, read. Read. It will take you places you never imagined. Read, bro.
I've never seen you read once.
I read all the time, kid.
Like this?
Yeah, dude. I'm searching things. How do you think I know all this stuff?
I don't know, honestly.
As my accuracy, be honest, but is my accuracy
it's
level,
good, bro. It's good.
Is my accuracy level pretty decent? We've done this.
It's good.
Publicly.
GPT is good.
I would say like 93%.
Something like that.
Score rate.
Something like that, yeah.
So that's not because I sit on my ass and watch girls going like this all day on TikTok, right? So
I didn't even say that.
If I was young and I had no idea what I'm doing in life, because that's the biggest problem when you're young. Like, you don't know what you want to do. I lost years of my life. And then on top of it, they have everyone's input.
And then you
do this, do that, do that.
When they're 17, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I remember, that was the worst.
I would say the most important thing to do is seek knowledge. Through seeking knowledge, and I don't care what subject, you start here, the path will start to open. You'll start to think in ways you never thought. You'll start to see things you never stood. If you haven't read much in your life, dude, you're a loser. Read. Read.
Would you consider watching content like this reading in a way?
Yeah. Podcasts that are, right? But not just about stupid shit. Listen, there's divine wisdom to everything that even we don't understand. Why would the first word of the most important book on earth be to read or recite? Think about it. There's wisdom to that. Why was the first thing Allah created the pen? Reading, right?
Because you need to repent.
There's cosmic wisdom in that, bro. What did the prophet say? Peace be on him. He who reads is handsome in the eyes of God.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Repent. When you sin and you repent, it's like the pen erased.
Yeah.
You're writing it away.
It's a bomb right there. Sorry, that's this.
When you sin and you have sexual immorality, it leads you to becoming a single mother. When you drink a lot of cocktails, you go home and you like...
Hangover?
Let's get back into it.
I don't really know if I want to do all this. I just want to come on and say hi.
Yo, he just said, this guy.
They filmed this?
Yeah. Did you see this clip?
No. So it's two Muslims going at it?
No, this guy is, I don't even know what he is. He worships the Roman Empire or something.
He looks like
He's one of those kinds of guys.
that kid you introduced me in Miami.
Oh, Hermes?
Yeah.
The white supremacist dude? That guy's a meathead, dude. Straight meathead. Yo, that was a clip right there, by the way.
I don't think I think he's just misguided.
He is misguided. Bro, even this guy, like, bro, the clip he just said was, he was talking about, they're talking about what's the moral line with modesty. And this guy was saying it's okay for you to see his wife's cleavage, his daughter's cleavage. He dreams of one of those societies where there's girls running around in sundresses and they're drinking raw milk and this and that. You know what I'm talking about? That aesthetic? Have you seen that on X? It's like the dad, the mom, they're at the table. They got some fruit cut up. They have a farm. Like that's what he wants for everyone, I guess. And yeah, they're just roasting him for saying like you can see his wife's cleavage. He's like, but you just can't touch it. Like that's his line. Stupid, bro. This is what we're reacting to. Anyways, Wafa, thank you for the 120.
The guy goes, he can't join the companions.
Sorry, can't join companions, but always support you guys. Hit the link in the description right now and join the companions. There's a link in the description to learn about the companions.
And we have the app coming out now, which is going to bypass a lot of things. But
you can join. So before you had to join the live call and wait until the end. I just added a link into the bottom, a full document that I wrote myself, where you can see everything inside of the companions, what we've done so far, and then join right away. So
I don't understand. We don't.
How can you not join? You're just donating $120. Join the companions.
We have members from his country.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk about last night with the stupid soccer and all that.
We'll get into that next. I want to see this though.
Some theologically.
You are submitting to Yahweh, the God of Abraham, the God of Israel, the God of Jesus. And is that? I'm trying to define it in the most uncontroversial way.
Okay, let's just go with that. Did Moses submit to Yahweh?
Yes, when he circumcised himself.
So Moses was a Muslim. Oh, you just said, was Moses a Muslim? And I said yes, and you just like laughed like it's so ridiculous, right?
Well,
just 1 second. Then I asked you to define what a Muslim is. You gave a definition, and you conceded that Moses satisfies said definition. So you conceded Moses is a Muslim.
Look, I understand where you're coming from. I really do. But you have to put yourself in the shoes of a secular Westerner. They're going to think that you're playing word games with this. I mean, Islam did not exist until the 7th century.
The way they still don't even, like, bro, how many times they don't even understand the faith. Having a debate with the Muslim doesn't even understand the concept of one creator sending messengers throughout time. And each messenger
pretty simple message.
Bro, it's not though. I'm telling you, bro, when it took me months to grasp it. When you grow up in a faith that's so confusing, the simple idea of creator, messengers, it takes time to even have that sink in. As stupid as that sounds and crazy to people that are on the right path, bro, it's like when you have misguidance, it truly is from God to be guided. It 100% is.
I don't know who that brother is on that side of 𝐶. What's his name?
Orthodox Muslim.
Seems like a cool brother, bro.
He's a good guy.
Seems like what is he? Is he a revert?
Nah, I don't think he's a revert. He's born Muslim.
Seems like a nice guy, bro. He seems like he doesn't have like evil energy. He seems like a good dude.
Yeah, I've talked to him a few times. He's cool.
He's from the U.S.?
I think so. I think he's in Canada.
Prove it.
And when the Quran was not constructed until the 7th century.
Well, Islam is not contingent on the Quran. You've misunderstood what Islam is.
Well,
Islam is not contingent on the Quran. That's why we say the Quran is the final revelation of Islam. If the Quran is the final revelation of Islam, then Islam can't possibly be contingent on the Quran. So if you're telling me, oh, well, you have to look at it from how the Western sees it, or the foreigner, or the secular, well, obviously this is not something they're familiar with. They're not Muslims, right? Obviously they're not just going to accept at face value. The question should be is, can I as a Muslim historically and theologically substantiate my claim without begging the question, without circular reasoning, without assuming my conclusion? I say yes without a shadow of a doubt. Jesus was a Muslim. Moses was a Muslim. Abraham was a Muslim. They're all Muslims.
This guy's brain is short-circuiting right now.
Yeah, this is like going over his head.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that fascinating though? They can't even understand.
I
that.
just think like, and this is why like you saw yesterday when we wrote that thing, and I won't get, but like what I was getting a lot of was like just the way you guys break it down.
Simple.
Bro, first of all, I don't consider myself a dawah guy.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps calling me that. I don't consider myself a dawah guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I consider myself a public personality well before I met you and we did this work, who got tired of listening to nonsense, propaganda, and lies, who decided to respond to those propaganda and lies.
Likewise.
Now, did I happen to possess pretty good, deep, understanding of our faith? Yes. And when we teamed up, we started talking about this more. But I never spoke about these things. I don't consider myself, I've said this publicly, I'll say it again. I don't consider myself a scholar, even though I probably know enough.
But we don't know nothing about it.
I'm just saying, like, what people would classify as, like, they would call you an expert, right? Because if you spend decades studying one subject, you're considered an expert. I'm not saying I'm on the level of,
To secularists,
of an imam. So what I'm saying is, I'm not an imam. I don't consider myself a scholar. There's people that I would, take my hat off and in their presence, I would shut my mouth when it comes to this faith. Do I have a good grasp on what the faith is and what it means to be a believer and how we should act? Yes. Do I feel that I live up to those principles perfectly? Absolutely not. I beg God every day he even accepts any good that came from our work. I don't even know. I'm not sitting here going, I'm the best. You see how we address people, bro.
Yeah.
What has been my main purpose? To stop fighting between Christians and Muslims. We kind of fell into some traps. I didn't like the direction we went in some ways. And we actually did disobey our Creator. We did. He said to speak softly to them. He didn't say argue. He didn't say debate. He didn't say if they low blow you, low blow them back. We've returned some low blows. And yeah, we might have enjoyed it, but it doesn't mean it was the right thing to do. And I've said this on a few pods. I said on 𝐉𝐨𝐲 Twins. I'm saying it again here, right here. That is not the way. And I do believe a lot of people that are trying to spread the deen are doing things the wrong way. They're not even obeying the Quran. The Quran says speak softly. It doesn't say mock them. People can see who's telling the truth or not, bro. Anyone that has an open heart, open mind can see just by the way you speak, bro. They can see by your face, the way you act, the way you treat them. The biggest dawah that was done in our faith was the way they treated people and non-believers, bro.
Did business, treated prisoners, yeah.
Their word meant something, bro. And if we're going to be real, today to me, another Muslim's word means nothing, bro. I'm not going to sit here and water it down. Okay? How many promises you had broken to you?
Bunch, yeah.
Okay, all saying, brother, I love you, I'm this, I'm that. So to me, we're supposed to keep our word with people that don't even believe in the faith, let alone each other. We shouldn't even have to question when another Muslim says, I promise you, this is how it's going to be. I don't see it out there. To me, that's all I need to do to check the pulse of the ummah. And I don't find it a surprise that we are in the situation we are in, because we are not wanting for each other what we want for ourselves. We're not keeping our words when we make a promise, which is, by the way, very big sin in Islam, to promise someone, right?
Yeah.
Give someone your word. Especially
keeping your words part of having good character.
You get punished if you give your word to a non-believer and don't keep it.
Dude, character alone is so important.
So when it comes to morality and morals, even the non-believer has rights in Islam. Okay? Oh, they say taqiyya. I've never heard that term in my entire life.
The Prophet said he only came to perfect manners. You heard that before? How's that going?
Dude, last night we watched hundreds of thousands of people dancing for a football game. They won't even go outside to protest, bro.
Yeah, it's Steinway. The video's on here. I'll pull it up real quick.
Okay.
We're in Steinway last night for the Iran-Egypt
And I didn't know that's what I was walking into, by the way. Because remember, I wasn't even dressed. You're like, oh, I'm going to be here. Come.
I didn't know.
I rolled up in slippers into like a massive parade for Egypt versus Iran.
Going crazy. Arabs throwing hands, fighting each other like meatheads. Going nuts.
You would think you're in Cairo here, huh?
Can't even get 1% of this many people together for something that actually matters.
How about for Epstein?
But for soccer.
How about for the tolls in New York City? How about just as a New Yorker? Same thing with the Knicks game, right? We talked about this 2 weeks ago. People on the streets up in arms going crazy, burning buses down for the Knicks, but you don't hear a peep out of them for Epstein, for the wars.
Yo, forget that.
For the tolls, for taxes that are through the roof.
$20 to go into the city. And then now the property taxes.
$26.
$26. For those of you that don't know, just Manhattan's an island.
When I was your age, it was $6.
That's insane.
And when I was younger, it was only $1.
Manhattan's an island. So to get onto Manhattan where all the big buildings are, you have to take a tunnel or a bridge. Taking the tunnel or bridge costs $26 just to drive in. That means if people have to work and go into Manhattan every single day, they're paying $26. You don't see a peep out of their mouths about that. In New Jersey this year, they're raising property taxes by what? 20%.
Certain towns, yeah. And why? Because 300 million is missing from the budget, which means what? The people that were in charge of the town misappropriated the funds, used it for personal gains, gave contracts to their friends. The amount of corruption that has, and it's not just in America, the amount of corruption that has seeped into anyone that calls himself a politician, a mayor, a senator, a congressperson, a governor, a prime minister is disgusting. And it is proof that our prophet, our beloved prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, the last mercy to mankind, humankind, was that the leaders at the end of time would be the biggest hypocrites, the worst in character, morals, and manners. We are all being guided and led and ruled by people that don't even have morality. Not only do they not have morality, we even have to wonder what they may have done with children, bro, in the most graphic and horrific ways. What else do you want to know?
Oh no, they're just doing that to the Palestinians. It's just the Palestinians that are going to get it. No, they love Americans. Americans, they're gonna protect us.
He said that the leaders of you would be the worst of you.
Yeah, I want to watch this next clip because I'm almost done with this.
Jesus, or by the way, you think Muhammad doesn't exist either?
I don't think Muhammad existed, no.
Lord have mercy. Brother, the Prophet Muhammad is more attested to historically than your grandma.
Besides, he has,
you know what the earliest... No, not through the Quran. Do you know what the earliest historical attestation to the Prophet Muhammad is?
You know this?
At the Hadiths or something?
No, it comes from a Christian letter called the Doctrina Yaqubi, written 2 years after his death.
Interesting. Well, I'll take a look at that.
So you haven't looked at the evidence and you've concluded that he doesn't exist?
No, I'm not alone.
Lord have
I'm
mercy.
relying a bit on Tom Holland. Now, look, I am not an expert on Islam.
You're not an expert
I
on
know
anything.
less about Islam, certainly, than I know about
Jesus.
At least you get to look at his daughter's cleavage. Like, this guy's such a meathead, bro. The worst of men. The worst. Let's see what this is. Oh, he's one of these white supremacist kind of guys. Let's see what he...
But here's the problem. Just like being American or being Roman or being Muslim or being Jewish is a different category. The issue is you prefer one over the other with no virtue. Why? Why should we prefer a white group instead of a Southern white group or an Irish white group or an Anglophone white group? Why?
He's cooking.
well, those are subcategories, but why do I prefer Aryans to other people? Because we're the best.
There's no
I'm
such thing,
asking-
you fucking idiot, dude. There's no such thing as an Aryan anymore.
I was about to say, what is an Aryan?
Aryan is like a race of people, but technically they consider the Albanians to be Aryan, right?
The term Aryan
But
primarily...
it comes from Iran, bro. Which is funny. They hate Iran, yet he's pushing Aryan race where it started in Iran, but meanwhile he's calling for the destruction of the Iranian people. That's how fucking dumb people are, bro.
The term Iranian...
Sorry for cursing everybody, but it's true.
The term Aryan primarily has two vastly different meanings: an ancient, honorable cultural identity and a false racial construct. I still haven't heard a single one of these guys, these white supremacist dudes, give an objective answer to what is Aryan or what is white.
They won't even acknowledge the Iran part.
How are Bosnians not considered white? How are Albanians not considered white? How do some people consider Italians white, but then because I'm Sicilian, I'm not white to half? It's so stupid. It's so stupid to be obsessed with skin color this much. To be so proud over something you had zero control over. Zero control over what skin color. What did you think this is NBA 2K? When you were loading and shooting out of your father, you were like picking where you're going to be born, from which parents, what skin color you'd have, what soccer team your family would like.
Skin color was definitely, I believe, something Allah put into the world to just show us how stupid we are and create a constraint for the matrix that he's testing us in. 100%. He could have made us all one color. He could have made us all one group.
Why not?
Purposely different colors. Let me see if they kill each other over this one technical difference, bro.
You know, Muhammad Hijab, he pointed out something really interesting about all these white supremacist dudes. It's the same sin as Satan. It's the same exact sin that's sending Satan to hell. It's arrogance. You created me from fire, you created him from clay. Why would I show respect to Adam? Same thing.
Yo, they're lighting up the chats today, dude.
Yo, WAS Media with the 100, thank you.
Just why earlier.
WAS from Algeria. Love the spread of truth you guys do. Keep pushing. We need more people funding the movement and more people like you. May God be with you. Thank you, brother.
The only people helping are people
Wes,
like you.
join the companions, bro. Stop. Don't even super chat right now. Join the companions if you want to
Join
support.
the companions, dude. Everyone
Get something out of it.
Crazy serious.
We don't want donations. We want you to join what we're building.
We don't ask for donations.
You can
but
go to the
it
link.
helps. We'll take it, but we don't ask for them.
You can
But thank
go
you.
to the link in the description right now
Because we get rocked by it.
and join the companions, bro. And we have multiple calls a week with me and Beck going on. We had Ali Dawa on last week. We bring
Bro,
guest speakers.
we meet up. We travel everywhere.
We just met with companions yesterday.
We're flying with a companion tomorrow. He's actually flying an airplane. In
Yeah,
to
so
get
one
us.
of our companions has a private plane. So he's picking us up in New York. We're going to go to Cleveland, Chicago, back to New York with him.
We're going to be in Cleveland, Ohio, Monday.
It's dope.
Inshallah. We're going to be in Chicago this week, basically from Tuesday to Friday or Saturday, inshallah. We're going to be giving a lecture of be companions to one another in Chi-Town in Chicago.
Inshallah. All right, let's keep
So come and see us if you're in Chicago. Check our socials for the details. We'll be posting those this week. Come and see us. We'll be praying the Friday prayer in Chicago, Chi-Town, Chirac. Yo, yo, yo.
You why your focus.
We're the most
category
beautiful. We're the
is
most
whiteness
creative.
Instead
We've
of
created the most effective, successful civilizations. That's why.
okay, and why can't?
They live in
Why
La La
can't,
Land.
for example,
Bro,
Western Europeans?
Most historians have argued that the Muslim empire was probably the greatest civilization ever as far as science and astronomy and the impact it had on the world and pulling Europe out of the dark ages, literally. Okay?
Let's see. You don't believe us? Let me just pull it up real quick. What are 9 of the biggest Muslim inventions? Coffee. Oh, that morning latte you love every day? Thank a
Bro,
Muslim.
hospital.
Say Allahu Akbar every time you take a sip. Bismillah. Don't forget it. The flying machine. Okay? Algebra. Hospitals. Modern optics.
Optics, which is why you're watching us, because without that invention, you wouldn't be seeing us right now. That's where lenses came from.
Surgery. Universities. For women too. The crank. Bowed instruments. Like,
Bowed instruments.
and then oh, sorry.
okay.
Bowed instruments. And then, bro, I don't get this obsession with the Roman Empire. I said it before. Yo, you go to Rome, you walk into a building, there's a guy like this with a little acorn pichadel. You look up, there's a baby with his pichadel out, with angels and weird images, demonic things around him. You walk in, you look at a painting on the wall. It's like the ugliest queen you've ever seen in your entire life. What are they bragging about?
Yeah, that aspirin saved my life.
What's up with the naked babies, bro? Like, I've never gotten a good explanation for this.
Yeah, it's just dick everywhere in the Roman Empire. It's literally dick everywhere.
Little dicks, too.
Yeah,
They're
everywhere.
like this big.
Hairy ones.
This big.
Maybe they put a little grape leaf.
If that. Am I crazy for asking? Why the baby penises?
Uncircumcised too. Like snakes.
It's mad weird. You really inspected, huh?
No, you're the one that brought it up. That's where your
say,
mind was.
it is us who created the most successful nation. Eastern Europeans need to go.
They could say that if they want to.
Oh, they could. So then
They often do.
Oh, okay, good. So then your ideology doesn't actually give us why we should prefer white race as a class instead of white Western
Look,
European as a class.
I think I understand what
They're
what
very
you're
easy
saying.
to just dismantle.
Yeah.
Bro, when you're on the truth, it's a joke.
It's very easy to dismantle anyone that's a supremacist, man. You know? So it's just I like the way he's handling this conversation. I like the way he's handling the conversation. Interesting. It's going way above his head though.
Yeah, he's not understanding nothing.
And at that point, it's like you're just wasting your time. You're wasting your breath. But maybe people get benefit from watching the video.
I do think that there is a sort of call to blood. It's sort of like asking, why do you prefer your own children? Why are you lavishing your own children with gifts? You never give a penny to the neighbor's children. Well, yeah, is the answer to that. We are humans. We are inherently tribal and inherently based on blood and family, etc. And that is just a part of who we are. So I like Aryans. I am sort of in their debt. I'm part of their team, whatever metaphor you want to use.
In their debt?
In a way that I am not for Chinese.
Only when they're
Okay, don't even go knock on your neighbor's door who's your white brother. Go to the church and ask them for baby formula. Say you're dying, you're out.
But this
Can you help
guy's
me out?
logic is retarded, bro. Because there's been tribal. Look, dude, it's just I can't even watch this. Dude. It's so dumb. His responses are dumb, dude. Just dumb. Like the guy's dumb, dude. Just stupid, dude.
Not
and that just is what it is.
Right.
But
only,
I would say that
only if they're not
I
Roma
also,
and Gypsy,
to
right?
the degree that I'll finish real quick. To the degree that I can step outside myself and put aside just pure blood loyalty, I would absolutely 100% say that Aryans are the greatest. We create the great art. We create science. We create civilizations that can flourish.
Let's
period.
Let's stay on that, okay?
Yeah.
Now, you didn't actually give me an answer to my critique, but I want to point out another issue. Remember, my critique was, you believe it is virtuous that this class of European or Aryan people must stay together as one unified, cohesive group. They must have an ethno-state, right? They must cohabitate and live and survive and marry each other and keep their lineage going. Okay, you could hold that. My view against that is, why is that more virtuous than a European doing that with his specific tribe? We are Germanic. We are cohesive. We deserve a Germanic ethno-state. Why is your idea more virtuous than this idea?
I get it. I think it's in a way largely historical. I mean, I think people have been more ethnocentric in the way that you're referring to. They've been more tribal in the past.
Guy's an idiot.
With the onset of communications and transportation, we are part of a bigger block in the way that we weren't. We sort of were 100 years ago, but in the way that we weren't certainly 250 years ago. I think there are also deep problems with ethno-nationalism, as you're putting it. We had world wars that were at the very least sparked by some sort of ethno-nationalism, and those have been two of the most catastrophic things ever. I don't,
what do you mean? What? Sorry.
In terms of more virtuous, look, what is virtue?
Ethno-nationalism? Just wait 1 second. Ethno-national.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
An ethnicity. So I'm referring to an ethnicity as a kind of sub race. So you're not just European,
ethnicity.
You're German, but you're not.
Oh, I said Germanic.
Maybe not even German, because Germany is a collection of tribes. You're Prussian or something.
I said Germanic.
This guy's an idiot, bro. There's so many instances throughout history where his exact ideology failed, didn't work, didn't prevent war, didn't unite people. Like, it's just ridiculous. This idea that people are going to come together on the basis of skin color has never, ever worked. The only time it works is when there's a couple black people and they're in a setting where there's all whites and they give each other the nod. It's the only time I've ever seen people come together on race. Am I wrong? You know what I'm talking about. I feel like black people are good about that for the most part, where they got each other's back if something goes down, no? You think Albanians too, right? I'd say Albanians are really good about that.
This is a mid-ass clip right here, bro.
I'm not even. What do you mean clip? Though what they're talking about right now?
The guy's rude.
Dude, I'm sick of talking about the race stuff. Like, I'm just sick
boring,
of,
dude. It's just boring. It's getting old, bro.
Sick of talking about the race stuff.
Boring, old. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. But if you want to see more clips like this and see, me and Sonny and talk about things that are going on in the world, or if you want to be a part of our family, real family, man. It's starting to feel like a family, dude. Join the companions.club. Tons of believers from around the world. We meet up. We do all kinds of things. We got a lot of things in the works. It's exciting. A lot of you are looking for a home, man. I know you go to your masjid, you go here, you go there, and you just can't find your tribe. If you want to never feel like you're alone again, if you want to feel like you're a part of something special and actually people take it serious, like actually take it very serious, and you want access to me and Sonny just like this, you want to be able to talk to us and run ideas past us and maybe even team up on a few things like we are right now, join the companions.club, fuel the work, fuel your work, and come and be a part of something that does not exist in the entire Muslim world. I promise you, it does not exist.
And if you guys want to literally join the companions right now, click this link.
Like it.
Click this link in the description. It'll take you to this page.
One of many.
Give it a read. Read the whole thing so you understand.
Never alone.
And then you can join with this link right here. If you don't want to be on the call at that time.
One of many. Never alone.
Are you coming back?
Yeah. But just, starting on stuff. This is going to be one of those weird episodes, bro.
You just flowing in and out?
Yeah, I'm going to flow in and out here. I just got, because, I'm having a rough day. I got a lot going on.
Why are you touching me?
By the way, if you want to rock the fly gear that we designed personally,
it's
you
hard.
want to have the message delivered there, you don't have to be in the Companions to wear the Companions brand. This is not merch. This is a whole new brand that's taking over the believing world. The Companions.us, the tracksuits, the jerseys are out for the summer. Soccer jerseys, if you're rocking World Cup stuff, why not rock something that delivers a spiritual message? Man, pull it up. Let them see the collection. It just dropped. We didn't even have a chance to promote it. So if you're on here right now, the Companions.us, the flyest gear, all made in the U.S., delivers anywhere in the world, and we got stuff for the sisters, designed by me and your brother, Sonny Faz, and we'll give you a little bit of symbology here. So when you're a companion, you're supposed to want for your brother and your sister what you want for yourself. You should never be alone. If you're a part of 2 billion believers, how can any believer feel alone? We need to rekindle that energy. We need to want for each other what we want for ourselves. So when we rock this clothing, we're sending that message to the Ummah. We're like, yo, it's time to be together. This clothing has a lot of numbers that are used throughout the faith. The number 5 for the 5 rules and regulations to uplift the soul. You got the number 99 on some of the jerseys for the 99 names of the creator of who we submit to. And there's a lot of subliminal messages. I've been rocking the tracksuit personally. Phenomenal.
Bro, the tracksuit is hard.
You want a way to protest without even opening your mouth? The Epstein wasn't Muslim, very popular. It sends a message to everybody around you. This is all custom-made stuff, guys, not cheap material. You're not going to wash it once. It's very expensive. Most of it's 100% cotton or some of the highest materials. We've worn it for months before we started to decide pushing it. We passed the test. He's had this for 6 months. The guy lives in it. So you've seen us wearing it. Now you can be a part of the family. And just know, you wear a hat, you wear a shirt, you buy the bomber jacket's fire, straight up fire.
Yo, my favorite things right here. This black soccer jersey, hard. Red soccer jersey, hard.
But look at the back of that shirt, bro.
So
5
gangster.
pillars.
This one's
bro.
5 pillars.
So
This
it's like
one's
subliminal. It's like the soccer nut, but it's the pillars, the 5 pillars.
I wear this almost every day. Yo, where are the sweats with this?
We took them down because they sold out. Summer collection, bro.
Oh, they already sold out?
Yeah, we're going to release them again in the fall, but they can still get this because this is not too heavy for the summer either.
No, this is nice, bro.
It's
I wear,
like,
I wear this.
Beach.
This is my most common outfit I wear.
Yeah, the
great
sweatpants
quality,
are down.
bro. It's really good
sweatpants
quality.
sold out, and they're not back up until September because it's summer, bro.
Okay.
So this is the summer collection. I love the hat. If you have balls to wear the hat, if you're proud of it, Epstein wasn't Muslim. That's my favorite hat. You know who designed that one. If you want the tees, you got muscles. Here you go. Show the sisters we got a hijab for you too. And we also have their collection. We took down some of the other clothing that we had for the sisters because it's not summer anymore. We're not selling bikinis to them. You know what I mean, dude? They're not rocking bikinis. We're selling them Muslim gear, bro. But you could be a part of the family even if you can't be inside the companions. You could still be a companion with us.
Even the shorts are fire.
Dude, the whole
Great
set.
for
If
the
I
gym.
would get the black shorts with the black jersey, bro. 99 names of the creator. 5 pillars.
Great gym shorts.
All made in Los Angeles. Even the tag says made by believers on the inside.
It's dope.
So there's nothing like it, yo. I hope you guys can support at least that way and rock the gear and help the companions grow. And we're working on things for the entire Ummah, but it's going to be a while. So we need your help, man. It costs 60 grand to make films. Like, we're working on things. You see us fighting. You see us pushing back. Join La Familia, man. We need you, man. And if you can't join La Familia, at least rock La Familia. You have our permission.
I want to start seeing people.
This is
in
the
person.
prototype. It doesn't have that tag. Your new one does.
Oh, this isn't made by Muslims.
Huh?
This one says made by Muslims. We changed to made by believers.
That says made in LA.
Yo, Wafa, I know how to join the companions, but my English not that perfect. Also, I'm a girl, so really sorry, guys. Will do my best to support you much as I can. Thank you, sister.
Damn,
a lot of great sisters in there too, by the way.
Dude, the sisters are dope.
Sahira with the 7.
Sister, there's a lot of sisters in there that speak Arabic. So just, like, even if me and Sunny don't speak Arabic, our members do. We have members that speak Indonesian, Malaysian, Chinese. We have people all over the world, literally. And
you want to see the map? Here, let me show them
and
the
for
map.
the companions that are far away, I promise you I'm going to come and meet all of you.
Look at this.
I give you, as long as Allah gives me life, I promise you we will come and visit you in the real world.
Yo, look at this. Look at this. This is the map with just the people that are on the app right now. Oh, it's green, so it's
Yeah,
it looks sick though. It's like one of those maps where you can
see not where they live exactly, but they're in
Their
this
location.
state, this town. Like, so we're very organized for someone that only started 5 months ago, and we've done a lot, and we could do a lot more if you guys join the family, man.
Like
this is not about
Georgia,
so a lot of people ask for
Nashville.
donation. No, we say, hey, support our work, and we're going to give you a gift, the gift of friendship, real friendship, the gift of a community that there's nothing like it, access to influencers, private calls. We just had Ali Dawa in there. All our members got to ask him questions and speak to him directly. Let alone, I think, speaking to me and Sonny should be enough since you love us. But we're constantly bringing amazing people into the group. You will have a global network of people that feel and think and want to do things the way you do. That is the beauty of this fraternity, and I hope you'll join it because I promise you there's nothing like it.
Bro, Oman.
Nothing like it.
I'm just looking at some of the
Bro,
countries.
I already know almost. We have members
Oman,
in South Africa.
UAE, a lot of the Middle Eastern and European countries, Egypt, Malaysia, Singapore. What are these? Meghalaya? Where's Meghalaya? I've never even heard of that. Bhutan. Like, bro, all over the place. It's crazy. Anyways. Let's get into the next thing. I suppose. Bismillah. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. What is this?
I think
Elon Musk says Italians should stay in Italy and the Japanese in Japan. Okay, let's see.
I think there is value to a culture, and we don't want Japan to disappear. We don't want Italy as a culture to disappear. We don't want France as a culture to disappear.
It's going great.
I think we have to maintain the sort of reasonable cultural identity of the various countries, or they simply will not be those countries. Italy is the people of Italy. The buildings are there, but really, what is Italy? Italy is the people of Italy.
They'll say this and then go to an island and have, I didn't even want to say, bro, do things with kids, with the people that are the ones moving Africans into Italy and Africans and different people all over the place. It's been them the entire time. Like, what is he even talking about? These guys are such meatheads, bro. I feel bad for the people that fall for this. Even JD Vance, there's two mistakes the pro-Israel people always get wrong. Conflating anti-Israel, policies with anti-Semitism. Like, who's buying their stuff, bro? It's about your actions and who you surround yourself with. You can't have Howard Lutnick on your right, Epstein's bestie, and then start talking to us about the difference between anti-Semitism and criticizing Israel's policies. Buddy, we know you're a Fed. We know you're controlled. What are we talking about here? They're not his own thoughts? Wow, that's genius. What is this, bro?
I just want to have American fascism as opposed to Jewish fascism. Does that make sense?
What?
It's like we've watched Israel kick so much ass over the past 2 years, and you have left-wing people that are saying no one is allowed to kick ass. And I'm saying, no, we want to kick ass. I'm saying, let's stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, left-wing people are saying when Israel bombs and kills all their enemies and takes all their stuff, no one should be allowed to do that. I'm like, no, we should be doing that. Like, it's our turn to do that.
He's no better than them. No better than them at all. Nick, can you please make up your mind? Are you this great Christian that stands on your moral authority of turning the other cheek and Muslims are evil because the prophet went to a war against people that were trying to kill him? Make up your mind. Which one are you? Or are you the guy that wants to go and take over the entire world and bomb everybody else? Make up your mind, bro. He's the same thing as one of these Zionist people just for his skin color. which he cedes over the fact that he's not fully white. I think that's a big reason why he hates me so much, because I actually am 100% Italian, and he saw me accept Islam. He wishes. He wishes. So silly. Pick a lane. He's always talking about Sneeko not picking a lane. Buddy, you pick a lane. What's up, Al the Pal? How you doing?
Not much. Weather's pretty bad out.
That's great.
Nonstop.
Really?
Yeah. That's why it took a while for me to get back.
That's great.
Everything okay? Equipment-wise?
It's fine, bro. It's fine. Daily Wire new official trailer. Did you see this?
Daily Wire.
How do they have money for movies right now? They're broke. Who's subscribed to the Daily Wire in the Big 26?
We have
My uncle. He's a 9/11 firefighter, bro. Right? Was fed the Muslim propaganda. He doesn't even hate Muslims anymore. Nothing like that. He's mad chill about it. Literally almost died. Buildings falling on him in 9/11. Right?
Really?
He doesn't watch Ben Shapiro because he's too chosen. He's like, I can't watch him. He's too free. I don't want to say it. But. Even him, that's what I'm saying. Even my uncle, people that used to love Ben Shapiro and all these guys, can't stand them anymore. And they have money for movies? Are you kidding me?
we have a terror warning in Northern Virginia.
Radical Islam has designs openly on the West.
The FBI thwarted a terror plot on New Year's Eve. Violent attack over the Halloween weekend in Michigan.
Protests on college campuses showing no signs of stopping.
Tense. The way they show 9/11 like it wasn't them. The way the Daily Wire shows 9/11 and 10/7 like they didn't allow October 7th to happen. Even Charlie Kirk said that, and his butt cheeks were open like this for them. And then 9/11, which there's undeniable proof that they had involvement in it, at least prior knowledge. What are we talking about? Dude, what is this, bro? This is the movie they're making right now? Oh, it's like a college campus with the Jihada flag? Yo, look at the guys praying on the ground. Look at this, Al. Look at this, look at this. Look at these guys on the ground. The way they, first of all, they try to make the Don sound bad, and it still doesn't even sound bad. They're not even praying right. They couldn't even get the guys to pray right, these idiots. Look what they're doing. First of all, you pray together. The women are running. You have them. I think this might be AI. They're probably so broke that they don't even have money to make a real video anymore. Why are people running like it's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang when the freaking child catcher comes out? Do you know what scene I'm talking about? Yeah. Kitties, where are you? Where are the kitties? It's like the Adon goes off and you got guys. Look at them praying, Al. Look at them praying. Look what they do. Look what they do. The girls start running. They're not even covered. They're not even covered. You couldn't even do that, right? This is AI. This has to be AI. They're not praying in the same direction. Infidels. That's the name of this. Dude. What am I watching, bro? Well, at least we know the Daily Wire is that broke.
I was about to say, if you sat at my chair, you were about to be slapped. Where's the remote for the fan?
Yo, widen that real quick.
Where's the remote?
Yo, I need to watch this with you. I need to watch this one time with you.
Hang on one second, though. Hang on
widen
one second.
that.
Hang on 1 second. 7 o'clock, New York City time. 7 o'clock, New York City time.
What?
He's still on the Trump thing, though. He thinks Trump's going to save America.
Are you going on someone's air show or something? Are you going back on?
He tried to rage bait me. He admitted it, but it's all right. He's my boy.
Yo, what's going on?
Okay.
You're going back on?
Can you show the screen?
Okay. So you're going right. Were you on this week?
No, this is new. This is coming out at 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock tonight, New York City time. The final signs. Me and Nino Rodriguez, former heavyweight boxing champion of the world. He's one of the biggest people on the far right, and He's been a good friend for a long time. Nice. He became spiritual. It's funny because during the conversation, he's like, but you're a Christian. I go, bro, you're a Muslim and you don't realize it. You know?
Look at this. You need to see this. This is the Daily Wire.
Sure you guys check it out. David Nino Rodriguez.
They'll check it out.
The pod drops at 7 o'clock. That's in 4 hours, basically.
This is, you're not even going to believe this.
Go drop a comment there now. Go there later. Drop a comment before it even launches.
Yo, this is hilarious. You're going to die laughing.
Find the remote. Ask if she has it. We need this fan on. I can't breathe.
You're chaotic, bro. Daily Wire's new movie. You need to see this.
If you had to juggle what I juggle, you'd be dead already.
Would I?
I promise.
How are you not dead?
La ilaha illallah.
Wait, you're going.
Muhammad Rasulullah. Can I just say it publicly just so I have... How many people in here right now?
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. There's nothing worthy of worship.
I bear witness that there's nothing worthy of worship except God, Allah, and that He sent prophets and messengers throughout time. He sent down books. The last book He sent was the Holy Quran, and Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the last prophet.
Okay, now let's get Beck's covering.
Bear witness for me on the Day of Judgment, bro.
Yo, lock in.
That's all I got.
I personally want to see your reaction to this. You didn't see this?
I heard that it's coming out. We talked about it yesterday.
Okay, watch this. Daily Wire new movie. It's hilarious.
We have a terror warning in Northern Virginia.
Radical Islam has designs openly on the West.
The FBI thwarted a terror plot on New Year's Eve. Violent attack over the Halloween weekend in Michigan.
Protests on college campuses showing no signs of stopping.
And we can't get $50,000 for a film. They spent $50 million?
No, bro. First of all, the whole clip has been B-roll. That was all B-roll. Old footage. Marco Rubio, this, that. And then look at this clip right here. You're going to die laughing. Look at the people. Just look at the people. So stupid.
It's so stupid. Oh, Ben Shapiro, you guys must be desperate, dude.
That's AI, bro.
Ben Shapiro, you guys must be so desperate, bro, because everyone sees your trick, your Hollywood tricks, your fucking movie tricks. All you guys can do is create nonsense and lies and propaganda, and everyone knows your people are the ones that own it and push this narratives. All you guys want to do is push war and make millions and millions of people kill each other. All you guys want to do is get the Christians to fight your wars, so you make filth and propaganda, but the Christians ain't taking the bait anymore. The Christians are waking up. The Christians realize that Muslims believe in Jesus Christ as the Messiah and they respect him. What do you guys believe about him? What do you believe about him? We don't even need to make movies because anybody who wants the truth can see the truth, bro.
Let's see what some of the people are saying about this. 𝐕 look at the memes. This is the top meme. Dies from cringe. The levels of propaganda and predictive programming are insane. Yeah, that's the predictive programming. That's the funny part.
It's another remote.
We were talking about this on another segment. With all this anti-Islam propaganda that's ramped up in the last few years, they have not cashed in on it yet.
It's overheating.
They're building it. They put the water on the stove. They turn the stove on. They haven't thrown that boiling hot water in our faces yet. It's just sitting there.
I think it's the power to this monitor is why it's doing it.
Whatever, it's fine.
And I bet you I know better than Al does. Because he mixed the plugs up when we took down the studio. Because he couldn't just wrap the plug around the monitor. It's overheating, so it shuts off.
It's fine. Whatever.
It's not fine.
We'll fix it after. Run, hide, fight infidels. So silly. And then they just hired some new Goomba. What is this guy's name? They're losing it, bro. The Daily Wires are losing it. They're botting their viewers. They got to be so negative every single month. It's just ridiculous. And this is Matt Nuclear. This is one of their new guys that they... Bro, come on, man. What are you doing? This is one of the new guys that they just brought on to try and replace Candace Owen. It's a good little house boy. And of course, the biggest thing that he talks about is defending Israel. Like, they're just clowns, bro. They're so bad with their propaganda. Once the curtain has been lifted, there's no putting it back down.
There's no putting the genie back in the bottle. Good luck, guys.
It worked. Worked for a while.
Keep spending billions.
And then even the way that they direct their movies and trailers, it's like it's the same layout they use for all of it.
What's the UFC champion saying these days? Can we see what Strickland's saying? Because he's not Muslim, and
well,
I wonder if
you want to keep this same segment.
Yeah. What's Mr. Strickland saying these days?
This is Sean Strickland. He's a UFC champion, for those of you that don't know. And for a while, he was, talking smack about Islam, about Muslims. And recently, he's woken up to who the real enemy is.
Let's see what he says right there.
Americans, you really think our government planned this horrible thing? There are officially documents describing plans to do all of these things. Yes, Israel knew about October 7th. Epstein was a government agent. Israel and U.S. killed JFK, false flags, all of that compromise.
This is the UFC champion who wasn't allowed for exercising his First Amendment right of free speech to attend an event at the White House. The UFC champion was not allowed, and they want to tell you that you have free speech in America.
After October 7th, Israel goes full send. Get your hostages back. Sean Strickland hates Muslims. Israel killing kids. We need to get AIPAC out of America. I don't support this. Sean Strickland hates Jews. Y'all make me laugh. Even him, bro. The Great Awakening is more than in full effect. More than in full effect.
That's why it's the most dangerous time ever.
Right bro, now. I never thought this many people would be awake to this stuff, bro. And with the Daily Wire's older movies, they actually had somewhat of a budget. Like, I don't know why. They spent no money on this, dude. I'm telling you, the whole thing is B-roll. We could have one of our editors make this. It's AI. It's AI and B-roll, footage from online. So you know they're hurting. Or they're so in the negative that just to pay Ben Shapiro's fat salary and all these little other house boys they hire. I want to see what this brother has to say. He always has a good take on it.
You know what's funny?
So this is...
You could go to Muslim countries right now. The call of prayer happens and people just keep walking and working. Like, I've been to Turkey, bro. Call for prayer. The buses are still moving. Everyone's still walking outside. Only the devout go in and pray.
Yeah.
Albania, all the Middle East, just because the call of prayer happens doesn't mean if you don't drop your mats right now and pray, you're like, it's just funny, bro. Even in Muslim countries right now, this is not reality.
They're playing off of people's ignorance.
Not
bro.
even reality right now.
They're trying to feed off of people's ignorance and fear. I want to hear what he has to say. He always has a good take.
So this is the latest propaganda coming from Zionist Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire. Starring Jonathan Majors, it says, when radical Islamic terrorists hijack a liberal college's pro-Palestine encampment, a Delta Force vet must arm up to save their clueless peers and keep America from surrendering to the enemy on its own soil. Now look, I can appreciate
it's not
a
even
good work of fiction.
A documentary, it's a fictional film.
Yes, it's a movie. That's what I was saying. It's a movie, bro.
I just don't appreciate the fear-mongering and propaganda to distract us from what's really going on. I mean, just think, they have an opportunity to make a real movie about reality that's not only based on the truth, but it's actually much more interesting. I mean, just think, it's the year 2026. The President of the United States is found all throughout one of the craziest conspiracies of this country, the Epstein files. And these files, allegedly, involve some of the world's most powerful people being blackmailed, doing the most heinous, unimaginable things. And allegedly, all of this is used in order to benefit a state called Israel. And while the US president, before getting elected, was saying he would release these files, after getting elected, he seems to do everything in his power to prevent them from being released.
Not just everything in his power. He stands next to Howard Lutnick, Epstein's best friend, and says anyone who wants the Epstein files out isn't a supporter of mine, and they're insane. So it wasn't even just he's not going to release them. It was like he's...
You know what some people try to claim, though, right? It's the people that are still behind him. Nino's one of them.
He still supports
They
him, bro?
believe that he's literally doing that to deflect the full wrath of what they could do to him, but at the same time awakening the American people. This is what they claim, though. They claim that he's playing 5D chess.
Doubt it. But
I just want to clarify. There's a lot of people that believe this in America and the world, that they think that Trump is the savior and that he's playing 5D chess in such a way because to try to wake everyone up, if they just did it, it would be catastrophic. So he has to play ball with these very powerful and evil people, supposedly. Okay? Again,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I believe this. Is what, and he's playing chess that so because he's not, I'm going to release it, then he doesn't. He's keeping them happy, but at the same time, he's making the public more and more angry to want them to be released. Almost like reverse. That's what they claim, bro. I don't know. We're going to see.
You know what's interesting about that theory is no matter what happens, there's two train tracks, and we're destined for chaos either way.
No matter what.
One train track is we actually take our country back. We have to rebuild the monetary system. We have to rebuild all of the three-letter agencies.
A lot of pain.
Put new politicians in power. So that's chaotic in itself. There's going to be a power vacuum. There's going to be some corrupt people that get back in. Going to have to keep sucking them out. Maybe some corrupt people with another agenda get in. And then there's the other train track where the people that control us now, they just keep tightening the noose, and then that's it. We're cooked. So either way, we're cooked. But at least with one of these options, there is a light at the tunnel, but there's still going to be a lot of turbulence.
Freedom at the end of it. The other one, there's no freedom.
There's no freedom. That's it. Dajjal, have a nice day.
Yeah, done. You have no control over your own children at that point. You become property of the state. That's where we're heading. We're heading towards Orwell's worst nightmare. Literally, George Orwell's worst nightmare is where one of the tracks ends up. And you won't want to even be alive in that world, I promise you. You won't even want to be alive. Go talk to my family that survived communism. What's coming for us is worse than communism. You won't even want to be alive with what they're trying to build over us. And that try. Last week, we covered Peter Thiel, secret meetings with Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, all of them. What had I been saying publicly, even before I met you? Elon Musk is not on our side.
Bro, I've said that from the jump, bro.
I'm saying, but even before I met you. So, aged well, bro. That Peter Thiel leak about their secret meetings with all the tech gurus tells you exactly what me and him have been saying on some of the biggest podcasts in the world, that they are building a totalitarian technocracy which will be fueled by drones and robots and those that are traitors to humanity that will enforce this draconian, sick existence that will make communism look like a vacation compared to what's coming for us. I promise you it's coming. So enjoy your football, Egypt, Iran. Enjoy your soccer games. Enjoy your New York Knicks are champions. Because while you're focused on nonsense, yesterday Hussein's getting a haircut. The guy's not even French. It was France versus Norway. I don't even know because I'm not watching the World Cup. I'm trying to save the world. That's the real World Cup, trying to save the world. He's getting his haircut. I don't know why. Beard shaped. He went into a random barber shop. He didn't know how the haircut. It came out pretty good though. What does the guy do? France scores a goal. Like someone. He's going crazy. I said, "Are you French?" No. I said, "What do you care?" I said, "Did it just change your life? Your trajectory of life?" He's screaming like he won the lottery. I said, "Did you gamble on the game?" He goes, "No." So what do you care? What do you care?
Not even your team.
It doesn't affect your life at all. Zero.
Crazy.
Meanwhile, everyone's distracted. Yesterday, I saw Egyptians jumping up and down and going crazy in the streets, yet I didn't see them march once for Epstein, bro. I didn't see them march once as New Yorkers for the tolls that they just increased to get in and out of the place that they live. So, yeah, we know what they're up to. There's enough information. There's people that have some walls that leak these bits of information so we can all find out. Pull it up, bro. Pull up Peter Thiel, dude. They're building our prison. And we're focusing on soccer.
What am I pulling? You just said pull it up. Pull what up?
Just put in news. You'll see. Put in news. There you go.
How Peter Thiel's secret society was unmasked by security blunder.
Then I'll let you read it. Go to another article. Just go.
These articles are straight like, bro.
There you go. Who was in it? Click that thing down.
He's gay, right? Isn't he gay?
Yeah, he's gay.
I'm not even joking. Like, he actually is gay.
Too, probably.
I mean, if you go to buttholes, I'm sure a little kid doesn't deter you. They're not showing the picture.
You should just react on it to begin with.
You can do that separately. Whatever. Anyways, hit the like button, hit the smash button. Click the link at the top of the description to join the companions. We have a call coming up on June 30th where you can learn from us directly and ask us questions at the end. Or you can click the link at the top of the description and join the companions.
And get access to me and Sonny right now, like today.
Monday, a companion is picking us up on his private plane to fly to Cleveland, Ohio, Chicago, then dropping us back. We're having a speaking engagement in Chicago. Really cool stuff. Companions get exclusive access. We just met up with some more yesterday. A bunch of people doing business together. A bunch of people meeting up without us even having anything to do with it. We have the app about to launch. Really big things that we've been cooking behind the scenes. So want you inside. See you there. Come support the work too.
Salam.
Helps everything we're doing.
Salam from Bosnia. I hope we can work together one day. If war breaks out, do not worry. I believe us Bosnians and Albanians will unite. We probably will. We probably have no choice.
I feel like
Bosnia and Albania are going to have no choice because Serbia just got armed by Israel. $1.6 billion in weapons sent to Serbia. And he went and with all the chaos going on in Israel and the Middle East, Netanyahu found time to go and meet with the leader of the Bosnian Serbs in Bosnia, probably to plan how they're going to start a war there too, bro. I'll bet my life on it. So I think the Albanians and the Bosnians and the Croatians are going to have no choice but to be on the same side because I think they need a war in the Balkans to distract from their plan and their crimes against humanity. But it's too hot in here. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Yo, you just keep coming in and out.
Where's the remote, bro?
Popping out of corners. Yo, I put it down here.
Where it is, right here the whole time.
Well, Al said he couldn't find it. All right, you good now?
Nice, huh?
It is nice. What do you got to do? Where's Al? Can you tell Al to come in here for a minute?
Yeah. Al.
Al, come here for a minute. Al, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you talk to the chat for a minute? Drop him some real wisdom.
Real wisdom? I don't know if I have enough real wisdom to drop, honestly. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. How's everyone doing in the chat? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hold on, what is happening here? Why doesn't he have ground control pulled up so we can... This damn monitor, always something. Yo! I can't even see chat right now. Yo, chat, my monitor's bugging out. There we go. What is happening with this monitor, bro? This Sensu, I don't know where this comes from anyway. Andrew, thanks for the super chat, bro. Al, have you found the wife yet? No, I haven't. Applications are still open, bro. Al, where you from? From New York City, bro. Do I follow the World Cup? Not recently. I mean, kind of, sort of. I really haven't been really paying attention, honestly. We got bigger issues than World Cup stuff, honestly. If people were so passionate about the World Cup, I wish they were more passionate about the real issues. And we make some real changes in the world. That's what I say. Yes, I come from an Albanian background, of course. Al, are you the pal? I guess so, when it comes to that. Facts. Yeah, man. Like, yesterday we were in New York City. It was Egypt versus Iran. People were going crazy in the streets. And I'm just there pondering. I mean, I was enjoying myself as well, but I just wish people would just, get up and be passionate about real change, how fast things will turn around in this country and all around the world. Sometimes I wouldn't be surprised if it was rigged. Rigged as F? Probably. I mean, a few years ago, I think it was recent. I'm not sure how long ago this was. Even in the NBA, like there was like big scandals about how rigged the games were. Like they would pay off players, or I think it was like refs and stuff, so people could get like rich off the pockets. Let me go to YouTube here so I can read the chat, because this monitor is really starting to. Do I like New York? New York will always be in my heart. This is where I grew up since I was a kid, and it has a special place in my heart. But right now, New York is not the way I remember it. Maybe it's just because, after the big shutdown back in 2019, things haven't been the same, or maybe I'm just getting a lot older. And you just see the facade for what it really is. It's just people are just going out there. New York is like for the young.
And now you know why you are always in back of the camera, not in front of it. Because I'm sitting here listening. Like, can you say something, bro? Can you say something to the people?
Say what? What do you want me to say?
Just use your heart when you talk, bro.
Use my heart?
Tell the world how you really feel right now about everything going on in the world. Look into that camera like you're looking at your own brother, your own sister. How do you feel about the world we live in and what's coming our way? Tell the camera.
Be nice to Al.
No, hang on. This is important. It's a coaching moment. Look into that camera and tell them how you feel, bro.
At this very moment?
No filter. Just avoid words.
I feel very, very sad for this new generation, bro. And the way things are going, it's not looking too good.
Let it out, Al. Just let it out. How do you feel about the future of the world in America?
America is in a dark place right now, bro. And after seeing what happened last night, I was just telling them, I wish people would just...
Did it not make you angry?
It made me angry.
Because I saw three problems there. I saw nationalism, which is why the Ummah's divided.
Yeah.
I saw energy and resources that could be used for something that's actually going to affect all of our lives. And none of it's used when it's needed.
I agree.
This is the power source. The wrong plug. Did you change the cable?
I just changed the HDMI cable. That's all I did.
Okay, so then it's the plug.
Yo, bismillah, bro.
Yeah. But
there's one more plug down there that fits in there. Try putting that plug in.
Let me see.
Yo, I want Al married. If you live in the U.S. and you want to be married to the sweetest human being you have ever met, I will be his wali. I will be his protector. I want Al married. We're on a mission to get Al married. You must be from America. The sweetest man in the world. Unc vouches for him. If he breaks your heart, I will break his face, but he won't. That's why I put the Unc guarantee on it. I want Unc married. So if you think you're a woman from your late 20s to
born a woman.
Yeah, born a woman.
That has to be born a woman.
Late 20s to up to 40 years old, send us an email, admin@thecompanions.club if you want to marry the sweetest guy in the world. I can vouch for his morals, and he'll never lay a hand on you. That's all I need to know. Let's get Al married, bro. We have companions getting engaged right now, by the way. That was even why we created the group. Huh?
It's pretty cool.
It is cool, dude. We had our first companion baby shower. It's just, bro, it's a family, dude. Straight up family, dude. Let's knock out 2 more segments and we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another smaller plug down there that should fit right in there. Yeah. I don't think it's plugged in. If you see like a plug, because it's got to be the power source, bro. Place. We have our lives in 3 different houses, 2 different states, bro. And this has not been easy, bro. Yes, Al is Muslim. I think that's the one. Let me see. Try that one, Al. See if it stops the problem. If I figured this out and Al didn't, then...
Bro, get your headphones off of the thing. Huh. This is insane. You're not even going to believe this, what they're doing to these people. All right, you ready? Segment. All right. Iran has been playing in the World Cup.
Which is a miracle in itself.
And Russia's banned.
Russia's banned for...
We'll get into that in a second. Have you seen the treatment that these players have been getting?
No.
This is the World Cup. Throughout history, the Olympics, was an instance for the entire world to come together on the basis of enjoying sports. Even Jesse Robinson, what was the guy's name? Jesse back in World War II, when the Olympics was hosted in Germany. No, even Hitler watched him running out.
It wasn't Jesse Robbins, bro. It was...
what's his name, bro?
Owen... my brain was fired. Owens? No. Damn, I'm drawing a blank right now. Carl Owens? No. Put black. Carl... try that one out. That's what it is. It's overheating.
Jesse Owens.
Jesse Owens. Yeah, I was right. I had the Owens part right.
Yeah. Jesse Owens. Even Hitler watched him, and they didn't treat him like a dog.
Shook his hand, dude.
And he shook his hand, yeah.
That's the
reason. Iranian players, I don't even think
Try
you saw
the
this.
other plug.
Yo, come on. He's got it.
It was overheating. I was right.
Okay.
What else you want to know?
Look at this. The Iranian players have been subjected to strict 24-hour visas during their World Cup matches in Los Angeles. So that means whenever they play, they have to fly to Mexico, to Tijuana, and then come back for their game.
That's crazy.
This is professional athletes playing on a world stage. They have to hop on a plane, check their bags in and out everywhere they go to play in the most important match of their lives. So let's just look at what they got to say.
Yeah, we have to beg. We always complain about these things since the beginning. It's a disaster World Cup. It's a disaster. Point of charge of FIFA. They have to solve every problem here, but unfortunately they couldn't solve since the beginning. Mr. Infantino came to our changing room first game and he said it's just the beginning, but it's group stage finish tomorrow. And we don't have our logistic people here. They don't have a visa. How possible we always have to travel to Tijuana? We love people of the Mexico. We love Tijuana. It's so good. They are so humble people. We love them. But as a professional players, professional competition, it's not right. Yeah? It's about our opinion, because now we have traveled again going to Tijuana again. So without recovery, without nothing, it's not fair.
It's not fair at all.
It's an absolute embarrassment on behalf of the United States that they're treating them like this.
Definitely not fair. They're civilians, dude.
So then I guess they tried to claim that both Iran and Egypt were trying to ban the rainbow flags. They denied that. Brother, they're here to play soccer.
I love how they use gay people as a weapon. That's what's going on. They try to use gay people as like the moral compass of what's right or wrong, and use them, weaponize the fact that they're gay, and use it as a way to push back against their hatred, racism, and it's funny, dude.
It's funny. You want to be a little bit louder? That's something America's been doing a lot lately, is trying to put
double standards,
random people, a lot of moralist people, on a pedestal as the moral example for society. You have someone that was just on Love Island, the most goy slop garbage show. People going on national television to kiss and have sex in front of millions of people. It got leaked. One of the girls said the N-word in a group chat in high school, and people are losing their minds. Someone going on TV to suck piece shit up.
Bro, when mainstream music for 20 years uses that word, it's normal. You've now taken a word that's supposed to offend you and made it normal for everybody. That's I don't understand how they don't see that logic. If you want people to buy your albums, listen to your music, go to your concerts, you put that word purposely into your music, and then you're mad people find it to be a normal world. Everyone takes things from pop culture and this and that and puts it into their vocabulary and slang. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong, but if you're offended by it, then why do you use the word yourself?
Dude, so these Iranian players, they have to arrive hours before kickoff and leave immediately after. Dude, just me, 22 years old, having to travel, check into different places, open and close my suitcase nonstop. I get exhausted. I don't want to stream. I don't want to work.
As soon as the game's over, come on, get on an airplane, leave right now. That's crazy.
No. As soon as the game's over, they go and they ask them about LGBT. Look at this.
But we respect all of the LGBT people. That's their own idea. It's not about us. We are here to play football. We respect.
They don't care about guys kissing pichadells.
This is crazy.
They don't care. They don't go around asking Ronaldo these questions. They don't go around asking Messi about what are his thoughts on
it would be honestly
the war in the Middle East.
It would be
about
pretty fucking gangster if they won the whole thing, dude.
I know, bro. I'm honestly, it's like I'm rooting for them at this point.
I'm almost like it's just like it would be almost amazing if they won, just to shit on everybody, bro.
And then, dude, every single game they've had goals taken back. And yesterday, remember when everyone was like, "Oh," because we were with a bunch of Egypt fans, dude. Iran scored right before the game was over, and they called like the most ridiculous offside call.
Are they eliminated now?
No, it depends on the games today. I hope they make it. Just because of how they're being treated. I always like underdogs.
I like underdogs.
Doesn't even have to do with their country. Just how they're being treated.
Just them as players, yeah. Just them as players.
Try to explain it to you all. So the ball comes into the box, and I want you to keep a close eye on Egypt's goalie. He comes out to punch the ball, making him no longer the last line of defense, considering there are now 3 of his own defenders behind him now. And if you know the offsides rule, you'd know the second to last rule, where if you are closer to the goal than the second to last defender, you are offsides. And the last defender is typically the goalie. But now that the goalie is in front of 3 defenders, the last defender becomes a field player. Keep this in mind for the rest of this explanation. So the ball that the goalie punches happens to land on an Iranian player's feet, to which the goalie scrambles to get back to the goal line to protect the goal.
Look how far back this guy is. You know how offsides works in soccer?
But by the time the Iranian player kicks the ball, the goalie still has 2 defenders, his own defenders, as the last line of defense. Meaning this guy is the last defender, where it typically would have been the goalie. And this guy is the second to last defender. Meaning when this ball was kicked, this Iranian player was offsides when looking at this second to last defender. And the insane thing about this is that he was offsides by a literal toe. This breaks my heart for the Iranian team, considering the mental, physical, and emotional toll they have been going through via the United States dehumanization of their team, making them have to travel outside of the US to Mexico after every single match when all other teams could just stay in the same town they played in order to rest and recuperate after their games. And I'm not saying I wanted Egypt to lose. Do I want Egypt's government to lose? Absolutely. But their team? No, not really. But I really wanted Iran to go through.
Okay, we don't care what you want. Dude.
So what happened? So it was offsides?
I don't know. I wish we could read the chat right now. It's the second to last player, I guess. Bro, when it's by like a literal half of a foot, a toe, it's subjective at that point, bro. If Ronaldo scored that, I'm sure they wouldn't have called it back. No chance. It's in Seattle. They started chanting Free Palestine. This is what the Iranian coach had to say about it too. The world is now proud of Iranians in our team. I think that was the greatest achievement we had, despite all the obstacles, all the hurdles they put in our way. And I know, it's an actual embarrassment. And then the fact that, for those of you that don't know, Russia is banned from competing in the World Cup too. We live in the most goofiest theater stage of all time.
No logic, no rhyme or reason, no ethics, no morals,
no class.
Always punishing civilians.
Bro, no class. I think that's
disgusting. But I'm ashamed to be American, dude. I really am. I'm ashamed of what we become. I'm ashamed when I grew up as a child believing we were the good guys in the world, that we were out there to protect everybody and help everybody and make everyone get freedom, and then to look in the mirror and realize we've been the ones that have been creating so much carnage, death, murder. We've allowed genocide. We've fueled genocide. We armed genocide. I'm embarrassed. Not of my fellow Americans. I'm embarrassed of the people who claim to be our leaders, bro. Disgusting human beings who will answer to God one day. If they don't in this life, they will answer to God in the next world, bro. They will meet the real president of the universe, and they will answer for their crimes against humanity, bro. Disgusting.
Clowns.
Disgusting. I believed my country was like, bro, I swear to Allah, how proud I was to be American when I was younger until I understood what we were doing and what we've been involved in. I used to be fucking proud to be American, bro. I used to be so proud to be American, dude. And then to realize that we're the ones, dude. We're the ones corrupting the earth, dude. It's crazy, dude.
You know where I really lost my patriotism?
And we could be amazing, dude.
This.
We could be an amazing place, bro.
This is what did it for me. Kash Patel, the FBI director, when the USA won the gold in hockey a few months ago, this is him in the locker room. Instead of working on the Epstein files, actually, covering for them, he's in there drinking, chugging beers. This is an embarrassment. A decade ago, it was a controversy when Obama wore a tan suit. You haven't heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about
Obama tan suit. The Obama tan suit controversy. Incident. The incident was he wore a tan suit. That's literally what the news was talking about for weeks. And here we have the FBI director covering up for pedos, chugging Mick Ultras. And you want me to be patriotic? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the smash button. Click the link at the top of the description to learn more about how you can become one of many.
Never alone.
Join the companions. See you in the next one.
Oh, you switched it?
I put it to a different power source.
I wonder how to find it.
Yeah, but that's not the plug for it.
I can't find it.
Yes, because when you disassembled this whole thing, I had told you to wrap the cords around the monitors. You didn't. That cord's somewhere. I'll just don't know where it is. So thanks. Why can't we just order one on Amazon? Find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find one on Amazon.
Don't touch it. That's for my computer, no? Everything's a mess in here, dude. You owe me a new car, dude.
Yo, Nick Fuentes, you want to roast him a little bit?
You owe me a new computer. You owe me a new computer and a car.
You owe yourself some brains. That's what you owe yourself.
Dude, I'm getting old. Look at the wrinkles coming through, dude. Look at that, dude. I'm done, dude. I'm cooked. Look. I'm finished, dude. I'm tired of talking about him, dude. I'm tired of talking about someone that's acting like he's straight when we can all clearly see from his hand gestures that he's
All right,
gay.
so
He's gay, dude. If I had to guess, he's gay. In my opinion, he's gay.
I don't care about what he has to say.
I think he's gay.
This is Nick Fuentes in the Big 26. So after him and Sneeko had a falling out where Nick publicly exposed how much he hated his friend's guts the entire time. Really great friend.
Good friend.
This is what he's been
Loyal,
talking
dude.
about. Editor, blur the hoo-has. Thank you.
Sophie Rain is hot. That's just...
He's talking about an OF model. This girl's an OF model that makes
Is he
$1
actually
million
saying a
plus
woman's
a month.
hot? Wait, there might be hope for Nick. Go ahead.
This is what he's talking. This is what he talks about now. Like
Sophie Rain is hot.
the gay allegations must be getting to him. This is where he's going to.
That's just true. Because there's this clip of her walking the runway and all these idiots are saying, huh, what's the big deal? She's not even that hot. I'm like, okay, she's obviously hot. I say that, and then all the comments on the clip are, what happened to him being a Christian? Now he's promoting an OnlyFans girl? It's like, dude, fuck you, Goyam. Like, honestly, fuck all Goyam.
You're definitely one of them.
Like, that shit makes me want to quit, because it's just a level of low IQ I can't stand. It's layers of it. This girl, she makes fucking...
Yo, women get it so tripped up where they think that they're hot or attractive because guys give them some attention. Newsflash.
You could put any set of tits out there and they'd look.
Newsflash. You could be 400 pounds, but if you were born a woman, you can go outside, open your legs, and there's going to be a line around the block in an hour.
Not even an hour.
To come and get their turn.
1 minute. 1 minute, dude. What are you talking about?
I can't stand when girls act like they're the stuff because people hit on them.
Oh, look how people like me because I show my breasts.
Bro, you could be even a whale and start an OF, and there's guys that are into that. And as long as you have the right marketing, you go to $1 million a month. Yeah. It doesn't even matter. There's guys that like
it's not
everything.
hard to sell your soul, dude.
That's why
you
it's
could do the
selling
same
your soul.
thing. You could go right now and let 20 guys line up, and you'd have millions of dollars, kid. You yourself could do that. And you're a guy. There's people, there's sick, twisted human beings that would pay for that. So for women,
but you know,
it's easy.
if I was to go and do that, like seriously sell my soul, and I wanted that access, it would have to be doing gay stuff with guys. Because
that's
guys
what
are
I'm
sick.
saying. You'd have to grant them access.
I could never just be like, yo, any women that want me, I'm here. Zero. No one will ever touch me. I'll get spit on.
You wouldn't be farting like this. You'd be farting like this.
$100 million a year on OnlyFans. She's obviously hot. The proof of the pudding is in the jacket.
Is it obvious? Because the thing that's
if
not obvious to
$100
most
million
of us,
worth of people.
The thing that's not obvious to a lot of us is if you're actually straight or not. That's definitely not obvious to us. So, I mean, are you into girls, dude? And if you are, like, no one's saying, like, why are you not married? Like, if you're Christian, you're supposed to get married. Like, are you, dude? Like, if you're gay, dude, just, like, come out. Like, because a lot of us, that's kind of what we think. We think you're gay, dude.
Then she said, thank you for the compliment, Nick. And he went on a 4-minute rant talking about her in his Epstein quarters.
He's literally pushing Goyslap.
No, by the way, this is the Epstein quarters.
He's literally pushing Goyslap.
He's wearing, bro, you know about this, right?
Yeah, we covered it, yeah.
Epstein wore this and it got leaked in some pictures. So Nick decided, let me make that my merch. Like, you're a genius. That's just absolutely genius.
Pretty nice design, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey. Did you guys see what happened on Twitter today? Oh, boy. Oh, I've gotten myself into another one of these situations. So, look, let me just say at the very beginning. All right, look. Wait. Let me just say at the beginning. Let me just say this.
His hands are like bigger than his entire body. He's got hands. I mean, you've met him, no?
Mm-hmm.
His hands are disproportionately bigger than anything else. Like, he's got the hands of like a giant, but is he short?
Mad short.
Dude, look at how big his hands are, dude.
This.
Hey, listen, can I defend myself? Can I talk?
Yeah, with pepper spray.
Can I talk? Can I just say my piece? Let me just say something. Can I say something? So look, I disavow OnlyFans, okay? I think pornography is evil. Don't use it. Don't subscribe to OnlyFans. I don't support OnlyFans, okay?
What's he talking about?
All I said on the show yesterday is that Sophie Rain is attractive. Okay, that's all I said. Apparently, this is causing an international incident. Everyone is crashing out. Everyone fucking hates me again. All I said was Sophie Rain, who happens to be an OnlyFans model, is hot. That is just a fact. I don't support her lifestyle. I don't believe in what she does. I'm not in favor of that. All I'm saying is she is attractive. What's the problem?
He loves dying on the weirdest hills. It's like he likes being attacked. Like he got so used to it with his years of talking about Israel before it was possible, before it was
he's
popular.
He's bucktooth, huh?
That now that it is popular, it's like he's still on that energy.
He's literally bucktooth.
He's still on that wavelength of being hated, that he says things like this and is constantly divisive to maintain in that energetic state.
I have been getting allegations my entire career for not being attracted to women enough or something. Then I just
let me clarify for you. For being gay. We think you're closet gay.
State a factual statement. Everybody goes crazy and says I'm promoting OnlyFans. Okay. Well, but did you
technically, Nick, you're indirectly promoting them because by feeding any type of attention or energy towards it, there might have been people that still didn't know who she is, or young people or whatever. And because your platform's so big, you're going to make them curious now. And they're like, well, if Nick Fuentes thinks she's hot, maybe I should see what she looks like naked. So you are helping promote them. Whether you're doing it intentionally or not, I don't know, but you are, because what do they say? Any publicity is good publicity. So you are promoting them.
Well, especially with that business. That's a business where typically in marketing, you have to have somewhat of an angle and you have to be creative and you have to hit different marketing angles to relate to people in different ways based on why they would buy. With OF and gambling, it's purely about brand awareness.
Why is the fan off? When I found the remote and put it on, why is the fan off is what I want to know.
I didn't touch it.
Does that make sense to you or no?
You buy cheap stuff.
I had the remote. I found it. I put the fan on. Now it's off. And
The
we're boiling
reason,
here.
but real quick,
I can't work in these communities. Okay. I feel like I work in a communist camp right now, dude.
You're right. The reason these businesses are selling your soul is because they're so easy. That's the entire point. You don't learn real business skills by doing gambling or OF.
And the prices.
And an example of that, like I just said, is the marketing for the more business nerds. Is there's no depth to the marketing. It is purely getting views. No other form of marketing in business is it just getting views. If you run a restaurant, you have to show that the food is good. You have to show that there's an atmosphere there. It's not just putting a picture of the sign. It gets views and you're gonna have people coming in. You have to hit an emotion. With girls, even you ever see how like when the gambling companies promote, they pay these clippers ridiculous amounts of money just to slap the logo on the clips because they know that's enough to get users on their platform. Same with these OF girls, though they don't make real content, bro. It's garbage.
It's filth.
It's filth. It's disgusting.
And ask anyone that's gone out of adult entertainment, whether they were a dancer or they were selling their bodies for money, the weight you carry the rest of your life, and maybe in the next life, it's not worth it, dude. It will destroy. Some women go into it because things didn't work out for them, blah, blah, blah. The weight that you will carry the rest of your life from that type of work is not worth it.
Wait, let me see what 𝐡𝐞 had to say about this.
The porn star OnlyFans girl who is clearly a psyop to try to trick women into thinking that they will become billionaires, 100 millionaires off of OnlyFans. That psyop from Sophie Rain is clearly pushed by people, guess who, to make them think that they can make $100 million on OnlyFans without showing anything or doing anything, to convince girls that it's not that bad, that it's normal, to usher it into society as something that's not shameful.
And what did the Prophet Muhammad say? Peace and blessings be upon him. Towards the end of time, there will be people who commit fornication in public. They will be naked in public and they will commit sexual acts in public. To me, that's what pornography is. It's the whole world can see you. It doesn't matter if you're actually doing it right there in the street, because all someone has to do is touch a button and they get to watch you in the most intimate way, doing the most intimate acts. And one of those signs was it will become so widespread. And then the best of you will be those who say, have you nowhere else to do this? Tell me we're not in that time already. Go ahead. Tell me our prophet lied, bro. People don't believe in our beloved prophet. All his signs are happening right in front of your eyes right now. And if you are watching that filth, plenty of us have fallen into that world. It's almost impossible not
Most
to.
men, yeah. Most
okay?
men.
Because people pull it up, phone, joke around, video, whatever. Even in my day when it was harder to see it.
Yeah.
People would joke around, pop a tape in. You don't even know what you're about to watch, and they would laugh about it like it's funny. If you're watching that filth, you need to stop. It destroys you in ways you may not even understand, especially the young ones. It will destroy you. We've covered this many times on the show. Imagine having it counted against you like you did the actual act yourself just by participating. We know from some of the hadith that people that were just with people that were gossiping were being in trouble, even though they weren't the ones gossiping. Imagine supporting this type of content, watching this type of content. It's no way you don't get a big punishment from God by participating. Even if you're just watching it, there's no way it doesn't count as a deadly sin, bro. And that's got to be terrifying if you understand what lust is and the punishments for lust. Forget the ones that are actually filming the content, but imagine getting that type of sin on you just by watching it, bro. Could you imagine on the day of judgment, you watched 10,000 videos and it counts like you committed lust or adultery 10,000 times, bro.
That alone is scary.
And then talk to me now about your prayers, your good deeds. It doesn't mean it's over. It means you need to stop right now. This is your warning. Stop today, right now. Don't ever do it again. Seek repentance from your creator. And anytime you feel yourself falling into temptation to watch that type of content, you need to realize that it's as if you are committing adultery yourself. And the punishment for adultery in this life and the next. Some of you are wondering why your business ain't taking off, why things are not going well, because you're committing adultery and you don't even realize it. Wake up while you can, dude. Stop before you can, because you might wake up on the day of judgment with a mountain of horrible deeds that you didn't realize were being racked up. That should be enough motivation to never watch these types of videos ever again, bro.
You know what I think the scariest part of it is? At least in this world, is your heart becoming numb to it.
And your mind becomes.
Because I know personally, like when I've been super on Dean and I even look at a woman the wrong way or something, I feel it. And I feel like my iman's lower for hours.
There's married men that watch this stuff, then they expect their wives to do this stuff, and then it creates problems in the bedroom. They can't get off. Their marriages fall apart, bro.
There's so many reasons, yeah.
That's just one example. But you just by watching it, even if you're not paying for it, you are participating, you are supporting it, you are pushing this filth onto the world, and it will destroy all of us.
Yeah.
Come say what's up.
Come say what's up.
Come, because you need to.
Assalamu alaikum. What's up, chat?
How we doing,
clear? It's a beautiful camera.
This is one of the only half Albanian, half Arabs I've ever met in my life.
What's going on?
I don't think I know any other ones either.
I don't know Albanian. I only know Arabic.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you some Albanian. You ready? Tunjatieta.
Tunjatieta.
It means may you have a long life. Tu njat means to become longer. Yeta means life.
Tunjatieta.
Ancient language of the Albanians, bro. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. What do we have? One more left, or we're done?
No, that's it. I mean, this is kind of stupid, honestly. I don't even know if we should make this a segment.
No, this is a good segment.
You think so?
Yeah, just block out the corn word.
Wait, let's see what 𝐷 had to say. All right, editor, block out her name.
Let me just do a super chat real quick. Salam, uncle. Any advice for Muslims dealing with depression, chronic avoidance, head trauma?
Can we
feeling like giving up and drifting from deep?
Can we respond to that right after?
Welcome to the world. Your uncle goes through that almost every other day. You're not alone. Stop looking at everybody on the internet and thinking their lives are perfect. Everyone's battling depression, sadness, headaches, problems, and heartache. The best way is to stay strong in your deen. And if you feel like your deen is weakening, then you need to look at your environment. What are you putting into your mind? What are you watching? You may want to detach from society, go into nature, and reconnect with God, bro. That's my simple advice. Thank you for your super chat, dude.
See what 𝐷 had to say.
Or join the companions. You could also do that, and we'll help you.
Honestly, fuck all the glam. Sophie Rain is obviously hot. Duh, she's hot.
That sounds like a promotional.
Was this even a conversation?
That was an exact quote, right? So what is that? He's pushing her, dude. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Obviously not.
What the do people think Sophie Rain isn't hot? Duh.
Like, this is what you feel like you have to dispute right now and go to war with, is over the guys that are on X talking about she's not even hot. Like,
I would really be worried when I am someone like Sophie Rain who commits these acts publicly, because God will make it. You ever see how tragically a lot of these people's lives ends? God always makes an example of these people, bro.
I'm scared to do adultery. I'm
God
genuinely scared.
Always makes an example of these people. There's a difference between committing adultery, you fall into the sin and no one knows about it except you and that person and God. And then there's the adultery that you do in front of the whole world to make money and you're proud of it. So what are you doing? You're challenging God. And guess what? God will make an example of you. God will make an example of you. It never ends well for any of them. Most of them, their lifespans is before 40.
Yeah, the corn stars, yeah.
Yep. Let's see how long she lasts before the wrath of God comes upon her, bro. Let's see. Let's see.
Bro, I wouldn't even want $1 of that money.
Let's see how long she lasts before God gives her his wrath for corrupting his creation.
The way they're so heedless, too. I'd be so scared just to step in my supercar every day. Imagine taking that out, driving like an animal, not knowing where you're going to go after you die, not even thinking about it. They're just going to be spawned up.
This is another, again, our prophet did not lie. Peace be upon him. This is why I know he came from God. Towards the end of time, you will be bastards, bro. Literally, so many children will be born out of wedlock and they will destroy society. This is what we are. We are in the bastard generation. Or as I say it, generation of bastards that have no morals. They had no fathers. They were created out of lust. They commit 90% of violent crimes. These single parent homes, because they couldn't keep their legs closed and keep a sacred act of creating life for the one person they're supposed to do it with, their husband or their wife. And listen, we've all made mistakes. But waking up, right? So, you're blocked by her too?
No, I blocked her.
Oh. So, deadly sins have deadly repercussions. The whole world is paying a heavy price because of lust. And the number one catalyst of lust is these types of videos, these types of creators, these types of men and women who have absolutely no morals and dignity, which is leading to the destruction of the entire world.
You want to know something interesting? When these girls, why do you think so many OF girls go on Fresh and Fit?
As a way to start.
Not even as a way to start. Dude, their numbers go like this when they go on.
To promote.
So the same guys watching these shows for the most part, or a large percentage of them, are buying after they see them on these shows.
Yeah, so basically, he's not helping end it in a way. He's actually helping promote it.
And he's doing the same thing with the Epstein merch, bro. It's not as indirect your face marketing. Like, this is how they used to infiltrate people's minds for decades, up until I would call it like the sexy red era, where the disgusting stuff is just thrown at you.
I'm so proud of
it's
our
just
faith.
vomited on you.
So proud of
But
our faith.
before
bro.
that, it was more subliminal. Like, for example, okay, let's say that I'd say genius marketer, right? Overall. You don't know about that, but you know. Yeah. Okay. You have an end goal. Okay, we want to normalize Jeffrey Epstein in the eyes of the people, right? And that might be a piece and a larger goal. Okay, so what do we do? Could we just try to run ads telling people to support him? No. You have to take a different angle. You have to try to normalize him to the people through humor, through big influencers, making his merch cool, making that what's that fake Jeffrey Epstein down in Florida that's now going to Knicks games?
Wow.
Make it into a meme. Now subconsciously that stuff worked on people. So they don't look at Jeffrey Epstein and they say, yeah, it softens them.
It's called psychological warfare.
They did the same thing with Hitler.
And guerrilla marketing.
They did the same thing with Hitler. Movie, documentary. If you even say his name, you can get banned. You can't even put the name Hitler on Instagram.
If you even cut your fucking mustache like his.
Yeah, he literally put a mustache in the banners.
How come none of these white supremacists chop their mustache
but it's
like this?
but you get what I'm saying, right?
I'm saying, but if they love him so much, why don't they ever? They still won't
afraid,
even
I don't
touch
know.
his mustache, dude.
I'll do it.
Do what? You're not a white supremacist, then?
So what? It's just a mustache, right?
Not anymore.
It's literally in the banners.
And Albanians
retired.
Albanians used to rock that mustache, dude. Straight up. I have pictures of my great uncles. It was a very popular mustache back in the days.
He retired a name.
He was too
a
gangster,
mustache.
a mustache forever, dude. Imagine you can never cut your mustache like that again because of a man named Adolf Hitler.
That's crazy, right? It's horrible.
And what's starting to be crazy is that maybe, I don't know.
But look at, to demonize him and then to normalize Sophie Rain, Epstein, it's the same strategy. You guys get what I'm saying? Do you understand, bro?
Bro, they don't miss us.
The marketers understand.
They don't miss us, dude.
But did you see
They want to
today?
watch Nick
She
Fuentes
noticed.
instead, dude.
Let's see what she was saying.
She noticed.
She noticed me.
My whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed, but I do.
It's got buck-eyes.
And
dude. He look like
Sophie
Bugs Bunny,
Rain
dude.
is starting to notice. All I said on the show yesterday. Oh, okay. Stream went down.
Sounds like Al's
I
working with him.
refresh. All right, just refresh it. We dropped a few hundred frames. It's fine. Relax. Just refresh the stream.
Danny
Anyway.
Tobia, I like what you guys are doing. God bless.
Thanks for the
Thank
5.
you, Danny, bro. Thank you, dude.
So I said this the other night. I said she's very attractive. She saw the clip. She quote tweeted and
would
she
probably
said,
even get with
thanks
him
for the
just for the
compliment.
clout, bro.
Bro, they get with Neon for clout. What else do you want to know?
She said, thanks for the compliment. Sophie, you're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. You're totally welcome.
just promoted
It's
it.
true. Listen, and I wasn't
He's
fishing.
literally passively, aggressively promoting her and that whole entire world.
Let's give these girls more attention. Let's compliment them some more. They don't have enough
Because
compliments.
he's not attacking. He's like promoting, you know?
No, they don't. I bet they don't have enough compliments. They don't have enough people sending money for pictures of their feet. Their egos aren't through the roof.
The whole
We
world
need
is
more
at stake.
compliments.
The whole world is at stake, and this is what he wants to focus.
Some guys on Twitter, some guys with no profile picture said she's ugly. Nick is making this as big. Like, it's just stupid, bro. Like, it's really just dumb. I want to see what Sneeko has to say and then move on because this is retarded.
Oh yeah, speaking of white replacement and everything, this is why the whites are getting replaced. And that same thing, Strickland's like, oh, jihad, American value. Well, this is American values right here. Honestly, 𝐷 Goyim, Sophie Rain is obviously hot. The porn star OnlyFans girl who is clearly a psyop to try to trick women into thinking that they will become billionaires, 100 millionaires off of OnlyFans. That psyop from Sophie Rain is clearly pushed by people, guess who, to make them think that they can make $100 million on OnlyFans without showing anything or doing anything.
Bro, that's just one layer to it, dude. Even the normalization of that being hot. Lips like this, surgeries, noses, filters. Dude, if you're looking to get married and you're comparing girls to what you see on Instagram, you're never going to get married, bro. It's never going to happen. Looking for a wife myself, I'm not looking for her to have all that stuff, bro. I'm looking for a good foundation in a girl. Someone that will listen to good leadership. I'm not saying submit to some guy that doesn't deserve it. Submit to good leadership. Well, like good foundation, bro.
Morals, bro.
So I really like morals, self-awareness, can admit when they're wrong, wants to get educated, has some hobbies, like
to convince girls that it's not that bad, that it's normal. To usher it into society as something that's not shameful, that's not prostitution, but that's modeling and that's accepted. It's interesting if you like actually cut this out right here and you read this quote. Honestly, 𝐷 𝐸𝐲𝐬𝐧 𝐓𝐴 is obviously hot. Honestly, 𝐷 𝐸𝐲𝐬𝐧 is obviously hot. This could be Rabbi Mizrahi saying this. And look at her. She quote tweets it. Thank you for the compliment. And you want to know why the white demographic is getting replaced? Want to know why the birth rate's so low? It's not because of the Muslims that they chimp out about. It's not because, you know, the endless wars they support end up creating immigrants. It's because people aren't having kids. Western values promotes more porn, promotes more simping.
Wait till you're 30. Ladies out there, American women, I have a message for you. Keep waiting till you're 35. Have fun in college. Go out to bars. Open your legs to any guy that buys you an Uber. I guess an Uber is enough nowadays. And then once you're 30, that's when it's time to start having kids. Because your first kid is the easiest one to have. It's the easiest one to come out of you. So wait till you're, past 30 to do that. It's just absolutely genius, bro. I honestly just feel bad. Like, I have a lot of family members that are in their 30s and stuff. They're trying to have kids, bro. It's just sad, man.
Yo, we done. Islam is the only way, bro. Truth.
The haq. The Muslims
you want more content like this. You want to help push back against these types of messages. You want to be a part of La Familia. Join the Companions. Go to thecompanions.club or click the link below and get in today. You can talk to me and this kid today. Come and join the family. We're doing amazing things inside. And if you want to rock fly gear, thecompanions.us. We ship worldwide for men and women clothes that have a spiritual meaning to push back against all this nonsense. Join me and the kid. Become one of many, never alone. The Companions.
I was being sarcastic, guys, when I said the first kid thing, obviously. These women are cooked in America today, bro. The men, too. I feel bad for the good women that are trying to find a good guy to submit to. They're not even out there. It's tough. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Editor, just move his outro to the end here after my final thing. And that's it from us in this one. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream today. Peace.